Yo, Counter Attack Podcast with myself, Daps.
No Spence.
Yeah. No, there's no Spence. Oh yeah, but go on.
Thank you. Lamin.
No, Spence is to be honest, I should have training tonight as well. It's Thursdays. We don't have record on Thursday. Huh?
You just sacked it off?
No, but it's the one before the live show, I thought I'd have to be here. So I have to miss training. I'm gonna show you a goal after the podcast.
Yeah.
Last week we lost, innit? But yeah. And it was slightly my fault. Well, it wasn't even my fault, but you know them ones where there's a rebound?
Yeah.
Where they shoot, the goalkeeper parries it and then the player follows it in. But I didn't follow it in. So I think that was...
What, you scored, yeah?
No, they scored, but
I
could have maybe tracked the runner a bit more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bro, this is messed up. People are listening to me. What are these guys doing? Hey, yes, Tierney. Yes, Tierney. Let me turn this off. I won't pay attention. Arsenal are currently losing 2-1. So, yeah. Counter Attack Podcast, myself, Daps, Spence ain't here, Lamin's here.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Re-intro.
Yeah, man. Guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that good stuff. Last week, I just forgot to book it, to be honest. I forgot to book the slot. Had so much that I was thinking about. Didn't happen last week, but we're back this week. And where should we start? Live show.
Let's go.
For those of you who don't follow me on socials or anything, the live show is free. Free. Get me? We got sponsors and that, so cover the cost of the tickets and whatever. But yeah, it's free. I think there's about 20, 25 left.
Yeah.
So when you're hearing this on Friday, the live show is this Sunday, 27th of October. LYLE Taylor, Julia SIMIC, who else? LEROY, LITA, and Peter ODEMWINGIE. Tickets are free, absolutely free, via Eventbrite. So not Shubs, Eventbrite, because those who bought tickets already had to refund them and then just set up again. But yeah, man. So see you lot there on Sunday.
Let's go.
I really want people to come down and just give Lamin abuse.
I'm looking forward to that. People have been getting at me and that. I'm looking forward to seeing people who've actually
where's that jacket from?
Put their money where their mouth is. Yeah. I like it.
I like it, man.
Oh, cheers, man.
I like it. But no one ever actually comes at you, I've noticed.
Yeah.
They talk on the net and that, but they don't actually come at you, bro.
Yeah.
They're all shook. But yeah. I don't even know where we're starting.
I think we've got to start with yesterday. The roundup of games. I know that the Ox is back in flourishing style. I heard he played quite well yesterday as well, amongst the goals.
He played well, but his goal, yeah. Oh.
I haven't seen the goal.
Yeah, no. I want to show it to you right now, actually.
Go on then.
Yeah, no. Liverpool actually played well yesterday.
You think?
Yeah, but they're always going to win that game. But his goal, yeah, with the outside of the foot, from outside the box, yeah. It was stupid. Stupid.
Was it?
It was stupid. 100%.
Let me see it. Let's have a look at this live on air.
Right. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
It's a bit of a hit and hope, though, isn't it?
Nah, that's not hit and hope.
A bit of a stab. He stabbed it.
Being harsh, man.
He stabbed it, man.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
It's a bit harsh.
I think I don't know. You never know, innit? Do you know what I mean?
So I was, shout out Team Talk TV, actually. I was on Team Talk TV podcast on Sunday. And we were talking about Liverpool and if we think they can, keep it up and get to the league.
Yeah.
Which I hope they don't. But ain't that funny? Sidebar. No one wants Liverpool to win the league.
No. I think it's because of the way their fans are.
I couldn't hear that. They got the Champions League, and where they've won the Champions League already, I kind of let them just, okay, cool. But where they haven't ever won the Premier League, imagine, because before this Champions League win, imagine they used to hold on to like 30 years ago, their history and all of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, listen. I think Liverpool have done a lot of talking.
Oh my God.
And I think their fans haven't helped them out. So Yeah, I think there's a lot to say about the way that certain times it's like there's feelings around how people, like last year, as much as City won the league, yeah, and won it in obviously at the last gasp and at the last hurdle, yeah, people genuinely wanted City to win. Do you understand what I'm saying? They genuinely wanted City to win, not because they don't like Liverpool, but because they really. There's like an affection towards City and Pep and the players and stuff. I think with Liverpool, I think it's weird. And to be fair, City fans they're not like Liverpool fans. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't go around barking and saying we should be doing this, we should be doing that, or this, that, and the other. But I think where the problem is, I think Liverpool fans in general have created this weird environment where it's our time. It's almost like what Arsenal did. You know, it's our year. We're gonna win it this year. We're gonna win it this year. We're gonna win it this year. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be honest. I think Liverpool are. I still think that their struggle in terms of results will come, and obviously they've got the World Club Championships or whatever it is. So they're gonna have a lot of games in a very short period of time. And if I'm honest, I think that's December.
World Club Championship.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying. So they've done
that already, man.
They ain't done that. How can they done that?
They won it.
The World Club Championships.
What did they win?
No, they won the.
Oh no, they won the
Super Cup.
Yeah,
they won
yeah.
Club nothing. Yeah, so and that's always on the other side of the world somewhere. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Can you remember when United went there?
Yeah,
was it
it was in Brazil, and Edmundo done that mad flick. That's what I'm saying. So I think Liverpool are. The thing is, I don't actually dislike Liverpool, and I don't want them to struggle, but I just think. I think their fans have created a weird environment of pressure for them. And it's not even like, it's one of those, it's like when people say, oh, do you reckon the fans, do you reckon Spurs know that everyone calls them bottlers and whatever, yeah? I think, when a mood just seeps into the club and it seems to be infectious and everyone seems to be feeling it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Spurs are the same thing. And I think Liverpool have got that thing where I think they're under a weird pressure at the minute, man. They're under a weird, trust me, they're under a weird, don't get me wrong, they started the league off well, they're winning, they're grinding out results, rare.
But you know what?
But the season's long, man.
I was about to say.
There's a lot of games yet.
And where they're not playing well, because the back end of last season, because they started, they were explosive last year when they started.
Yeah. Beginning of the season, they were good, and then they kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah, and then towards the end, like the second half of the season, they were just kind of...
Picking up draws
and just grinding out.
Yeah.
No.
Picking up draws.
No, they won.
And then they grind out results. But then whenever it was important that they needed to win, they didn't.
They kept winning. No,
do you know what I'm saying? Because City kept winning.
Because before...
Because it was, 11 points in December?
Yeah. Oh, I hear what you're saying. And then they got to the point where they just won all the games.
Literally, yeah.
And then City won all their games.
And then City won all their games. And then City had kind of caught it. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
but I don't think Liverpool can... That form that saw them only drop however many points towards the end of the season, I don't think Liverpool can do that again.
Do you know what it is as well? I don't think... Go on, sorry. I was going to talk about City, but go on.
Yeah, and my worry with Liverpool is that they're not exactly blowing teams away right now. They're not playing they're picking up the victories, and in the end, it's
winning mentality is good in that.
But it's games like the Leicester one. Which is the other one I was going to talk about? What happened to Tottenham?
That's Saturday. That's this week.
Who am I thinking about?
Or Sunday, sorry.
There's games where they're just kind of grinding out the victories.
They're just getting through.
Yeah,
getting through.
And that's a worry for me. And it's come at a time when City have, they seem like they had their blip.
Oh,
and I can just see City. Once City just make it click and they get into their rhythm.
Yeah.
It's so
and that's what I
hard
was
to
going to
stop.
say as well. City they're not quite hit form yet either for me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think the thing about the Liverpool one is that Liverpool need to they need to do this thing and turn the corner, man. They need to do this thing and turn the corner. And I think obviously Alisson's had an injury, but the second choice keeper's come in and done well. I don't know, man. I just don't see. I don't know. I don't. I see signs. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if you watch the United game, right? I don't know. I don't think it's complacency, but I see signs of there's vulnerability in them. Whereas last year, to be fair, they looked a very difficult team to play against. They looked a defensively ridiculously solid unit. It looks like you're never going to score against them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. And they just haven't there. They haven't quite got top form. I mean, another school of thought, some people would say, yeah, but you know what? They haven't quite got to top form. When they do get to top form and they're still winning, they're going to completely run away with it. Fair point, potentially. But I just see vulnerability in them, yeah. I see big vulnerability.
Because between Champions League, World Club Championship,
FA Cup,
all
the league, all the other cups. It's another.
That's added to like the grind of the Premier League. And normally being involved in all of these cups takes its toll in the league. In the league especially.
Yeah.
So unless it's like Klopp is just gonna be like, you know what? Champions League isn't really a priority, which I don't think it is for them, to be honest.
Weirdly, I agree.
I don't think
but I don't think he could admit that.
No, he'll never admit it. No.
I don't think he could.
But I think if you said, look, which one would you rather go?
He needs the league.
Yeah. It would,
and you can see, in fairness, the teams he's putting out of the Champions League, they're not weak teams, but they're not, quote unquote, the players who are playing week in, week out in the Prem. Do you understand?
We're going to look back at this Liverpool team in a couple of years and think, what a team.
I think people think that now.
No, people definitely think it now.
People think now.
But I don't think like the gravity of how good this team are.
They are. This is what I'm saying. And again, it goes back to. It's weird.
But they can still be improved.
Their fans could almost stop. It's mad. Their fans could almost stop them getting the credit they deserve because their fans are so loud and proud about it, and that's not a bad thing. But when you just look by comparison to their competitors, Liverpool and City are by far the two best teams in the country at the moment. But you look at the different noises that's coming out of both sides of that, both sides of those clubs or coming out of those clubs, and you just think to yourself, people want City to win it again. Fans who are Arsenal fans, I'm even hearing United fans.
No,
bruv, United fans are telling me they don't want Liverpool to win the league. They don't want Liverpool to catch them.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. Nah, that's a tough one for them though.
Nah, man. Last year they said, you know what, we don't want Liverpool to win it. We don't want City, but we'd rather. The amount of people that said that is crazy.
No, I remember because when it come down to it, like the final game, people were like,
who do you want to win it?
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
And a lot of United fans
said City.
wanted City.
Can you imagine? But
do you know what that is? Because City, they've been winning it.
But this is what I'm saying. And City is so good. I think Liverpool's vulnerabilities will come. I think when you look at, like you said, the World Club Championships, the FA Cup, the League, the Carabao, and all these other cups, right? The volume of games. Don't forget, they already play 60, 70 games or 50, 60 games. Yeah, a season. Yeah, depending on how far you go in certain club competitions. Now you're talking about adding another quote unquote, you could call it a prestigious cup in another part of the world, but you've got to just manage it. And I just don't think. I think they've got options. I don't think they quite have got as good a squad. I think if that was City, I think City would cope a lot better. I think City, they've just got the numbers.
But do you know what it is as well? And I don't know if we've said this, if we've spoken about this already. Liverpool's starting 11 is excellent.
Brilliant.
Once you start breaking, especially in like the attacking sense, once you start breaking that down, can they really go through the season like
this is my point. And do you know where I think they lose it? And people tell me I don't give them enough credit in this area, but I think like their midfield. Yeah, people tell me I don't give them enough credit in the midfield because they've got real hard-working players.
I agree with you,
and I get that. But for me, I think your midfield generally becomes the difference over the course of a season. Your defense obviously wins your titles. Yeah, your strikers obviously win your titles, but your midfield generally is what makes the difference. And I just see. I see enough in City's midfield to feel that City over the course of it will pull it back if they can sort out their defensive frailties.
It's so funny because
and if they can get that centre back.
Yeah, I was chatting on Team Talk TV actually. Shout out Team Talk.
Shout out Team Talk TV.
When I was chatting to them on their podcast, I was talking about Liverpool, and someone came at me saying I'm not giving them enough credit.
Yeah.
And my thing is that Liverpool's midfield is good. So when I said a couple minutes ago that they could still improve, my thing is goals from midfield.
Yeah, goals midfield.
So goals from
the
midfield,
contribution from midfield isn't
even
nowhere
if
near
it's
good
that
enough.
little creative spark in the midfield because they don't really have.
They don't. This is my point. They don't know that difference. They don't have the difference maker.
So you've got runners. You've got people who are
hard
working,
hard grafters.
They'll keep it going, but that little spark. Whereas City, if you look, look, Liverpool have forward men, two that will get 20 goals a season.
Yeah, well, it's clear. We've
Mane
seen that, innit?
and Salah.
Yeah, we've seen that, yeah.
And that's what you need, innit?
Definitely.
Man City have a striker that will get 20 goals a season.
Probably 30.
Maybe 30.
Yeah.
Maybe 30. On top of that...
And that's a net of 10, the Liverpool net, if you look at it that way.
On top of that, you got Sterling.
You got Sterling, who will get 20 goals a season.
Who could even get 30.
He could be up there.
He could get 30 goals a season.
Could be up.
Not in the league, maybe, but he could get 30
in all
goals a season.
in all comps, yeah.
Okay. But then you've also got Bernardo Silva chipping in with another
You've got
10.
De Bruyne chipping.
You've got De Bruyne chipping in. And on top of that, you've got players, so they can score goals, but their creativity...
Their propensity to create is so high.
That's a good word. What does that even mean, bro?
Thank you. It's like... propensity is...
I mean, you didn't need to use that word, you know.
I didn't, but I used it well because it fit the sentence, yeah? But it's true. It's like something that you can do or that you do.
This is a football podcast. We're not
we're not
to be talking about
propriety,
whatever you say.
but you understand what I'm saying. I'll use a different one. Their ability to create is so far above Liverpool's.
Okay, I understood that one.
David Silva scores goals or can score goals. Where as and when required, and in fairness to him, he gets important goals. Mahrez can score goals.
I forgot.
Sane, when he comes back, can score. Mate, they have got by far. If you calculate the goals in the midfield of City and the midfield of Liverpool, City's midfield wins for goals. And if you calculate the front players, City probably lose by 1 goal, by 10 goals.
And that's where
net of 10 be making 1 player. If you look at Mane and Salah,
and that's where
and that's without Jesus. I don't know how many goals he'll get,
but
he'll probably get 10, 15 maybe. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's where I think they're gonna bring it over the line.
But this is where I think Liverpool kill themselves, because surely someone like Origi, you play him more. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but he seems to come on and score though. But I don't know. I just think to myself, you'll play in all the cup games, but you will have a lot of cup games. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think he's good at like just what do you call it? Not just coming off the bench, but when you see him start, he doesn't really have that same.
No.
He doesn't really.
I just think, you know what? There's gonna come a time. Maybe you need to bring him on a lot more than he does, because at a certain time he don't. Yeah. I suppose he is a super sub, innit?
It's a difficult one because you've got your starters, your front three. Did you see Firmino's pass as well? The Rabona thing.
Oh, did he?
He did the Rabona thing.
Firmino's cold.
No, he's sick.
Firmino's cold.
He's sick.
Yeah,
I don't like that he don't score goals, but what he brings...
He brings this is what I'm saying, but his contribution, he'll probably get 10, 15 goals this year. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, he will. He'll get to about 10. 10, 15.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But the point I'm making is that once one of those front three isn't... Bruv, who did they play last week, man?
Keep doing it. Who? Liverpool?
Yeah.
Man United.
Thank you very much. So that Man United game, Salah weren't there. So when you watch them play...
And you could see it.
Yeah, you could see it because the way they interchange wasn't there.
It wasn't quite
just the same. The way they, their fluidity.
Yeah. The breaks were still quick,
Got my own words.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I mean? The fluidity, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that's just with one of them out.
Yeah.
And then where they didn't have the midfield creativity or whatever, the creativity in the midfield they don't have that player that can just make something out of nothing.
That's what I'm saying. They lose something.
Their whole game was literally spent going to the wings and trying to get
across it.
And Maguire's eating him up all day long. He's big head. So, yeah.
How can you say that?
What, he's big head?
Yeah.
I mean, his head's not small.
No, he's massive, to be fair.
I'm not even saying anything. That's not really true. So, yeah, they spent a lot of time going down the wings and shutting them down. And I was having a conversation with my boy Samo, who because we watched it together.
Yeah.
And you could see that's all they were doing. But so they had the defense, but their defense were playing narrow, really, really narrow. And then the two wide men were getting back quickly to stop the fullbacks from getting to the byline and doing all them crosses. So they were crossing from deep. Yeah, because Man United had all the players and then they were just trying to hit them on the counter.
But that's how I think you got to play against Liverpool.
No, but the thing is,
that's how I think you got to play
saying. What happened at for Liverpool's goal, it's gone out to the left to Robertson.
Yeah.
And whoever was meant to be tracking, I think it might have been Pereira. Pereira went in there at that time.
Yeah.
And Wan-Bissaka, where they're playing so narrow, Wan-Bissaka couldn't get out in time, innit?
Yeah.
And he could have gone out a bit quicker, but he didn't, innit? And then the ball's coming through the box and then Lallana's obviously scored.
Just
But
slide it.
it was just such a struggle for them. It looks like when one of them ain't there, it's as if they feel it themselves, like as if they're conscious of the fact that our front three's not here.
Yeah.
So it's just not as fluid. And
Doesn't work the same.
Come off the bench, you got man like KR and that. Like, it's not really.
It's what I'm saying. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. But I think Liverpool have got, say it like this, they've got their best opportunity for a long time this year. Right. And I've said that before. I've said that in previous years. They've got one of their best chances, you know, in a long time. But it's about execution for Liverpool. And it's about making sure that they can come through. And yeah, they've just got to, it's hard to say. Do you know what it is? They've just got to make sure that by Christmas, I think they maintain some kind of a lead. And I think by the end of Jan, they've got to still have that lead. If they don't have that lead by the end of Jan, they don't win the Premier League for me.
I think they've got
But saying that again, it might be better for them to be chasers. Because to be fair,
I said that last year.
Yeah, you said that last year. You said you don't
last
think they've got the mental fortitude to be able to lead it. And to be fair, you approve right. So
I was right.
Yeah. So I think they might need to be within the chasing pack as opposed to leading the Premier League. But we'll see, man. It'll be interesting to hear what some of the guest thoughts are on Sunday about it, because I think obviously they'll be watching it from a different point of view, a different vantage point. And I do you know what I think will happen? I reckon you'll get a lot of. I think you'll get more, weirdly, players would want Liverpool to win it, but the fans, like I said, I don't think the general public does. Yeah, and it always seems to be like that. If you ask, obviously, Akin Femba, he'll tell you something completely different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, shout him out every time.
Yeah, shout out to B.
Guys, live show this Sunday, 27th of October. I know you're getting tired of me speaking about it. The thing is, we've only actually been promoting it for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a short run. It's been a short run to it.
I remember the first one. I felt like I was promoting it for 2 years.
Well, it's a bit of an exaggeration.
No, it was so long.
Yeah, it did feel it was a lot longer.
So long, man.
The lead up was a lot longer.
I might have a little Christmas something.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, when you're working with sponsors, you're able to do these things. It's such a short time.
Sorry.
Get me shout out to sponsors.
Shout out the sponsors who's taking care of all the tickets for everybody.
It's I Got Chop.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Seriously?
It's I Got Chop, yeah.
Well, big them up, man.
Big up I Got Chop, bro. So, yeah. Did you see the thing with Liverpool, like racism with the man Shlonga?
Yeah. See, I did it with a laugh. This is what I'm saying. I did it with a laugh.
I shouldn't.
With Origi, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what though? I saw it. I didn't see it game time. I saw it after, and I thought it was photoshopped. Because a lot of people Photoshop that stupid
I
image.
saw it as well.
So I thought, do you know what? This is probably photoshopped. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how true or false that is. I don't know how non-true or false it is. But if they've done that, that is not. I was going to say it's banter, but it's not. It's poor banter, really. But it's. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to comment on that one. I don't
think it's racist, but I think it's racially influenced.
Aggravated.
It's influenced by racism. You know that deep, like where they feel like, oh, every black man is a. Do you get what I mean? But like, I don't think whoever did it meant it as a racist. It's ignorance.
Okay, what does it mean?
Huh?
What does it mean? What does that stupid banner mean?
That black man have long. But that's what I'm saying.
But this is my point.
No.
What does it actually mean?
So I don't think whoever, like, if it's, I think he meant it as, whoever put it out meant it as like football banter and that. But the thing behind it is
they're in Belgium.
It's racially.
Yeah, they're in Genk.
Racially driven. It just doesn't make sense.
I just didn't understand it. I ain't gonna lie, and I still don't understand it now. So for me, I don't know. I'd rather not really even dwell on it too much. I tell you one thing I will touch on though, which is quite disappointing. Yeah, which is quite disappointing. Is obviously I was listening to Patrice Evra on was it Sunday?
Oh, flipping on Sappy Book.
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about it because obviously he obviously in the light of this whole racial abuse thing, he obviously was quite vocal about it. And obviously Jamie Carragher was quite, to be fair, and I think Jamie Carragher saw sense of it as well. And I don't think he just did it for the TV. I think he saw sense in the fact that with that Luis Suarez thing, how they went out and still supported with like the t-shirts. Do you actually remember that?
Yeah.
When they were backing it for Louis, it was a funny situation. So,
James Carragher, like people were applauding him for saying that. Yeah.
But at the same time,
it's easy to say that now.
That's kind of where I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, do you know what though? Okay, cool. Yeah. And I suppose it isn't easy because if you're a player in the dressing room and you set the tone that everybody's, I don't know, someone's giving you everything and you've set that, so the tone's been set that you're wearing something and the whole team are wearing it, it's difficult to say I'm not wearing it.
Mm. Nah, not really.
No, it is. No, think about it.
I'll tell you why. Because
in the world, in that environment where it's so tribal, it's difficult. But at the same time, when it's something like that, yeah, you would have to kind of go, whoa, lads, like, listen, like,
nah, because
this guy's been charged with actually doing this.
I hear
come
that,
out and support this.
But right is right and wrong is wrong, and you gotta be someone of integrity and someone of like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Integrity is probably the right word.
Is it integrity?
Yeah.
I'm trying to clash you, bro. And also, I've been playing like, damn it, words of friend.
Words. Yeah, that's funny. That's an addictive game.
Beating me.
It's an addictive game.
She keeps beating me, and I keep like trying to get back. So now
you're in the old dictionary.
I'm just on my words.
All right, let me ask you another question. Right, so just
wait.
Just in relevance to that one.
Wait.
It's a different thing, but yeah.
So you got to have
different thing, but
you got to have that thing about you.
Not
like,
similar, actually.
Your morals and whatever. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that should come before anything. So. Rio Ferdinand, I heard him on Poets podcast, shout him out.
Shout out Rio and Poet.
Was talking about how he doesn't mess with Kick It Out because when they were doing the whole John Terry thing, or whatever, he was like, okay, you lot say you support me.
Yeah, do it now.
Come into the courtroom and show you support me.
Yeah.
Like show up and
support me now, proper.
Get me? And they didn't do it. So then when it came to when it came to, you know, every year they do the Kick It Out and everyone's wearing it. Warming up.
The t-shirts,
Rio didn't do it.
Oh, did he not?
No, Rio didn't do it. And then he was talking about it. I remember it.
What did he just wear? A white tee?
Just his normal training top, but he just didn't do it. And then Alex Ferguson went mad because the press picked up on it and whatever. But and Alex Ferguson had gone in the press conference before, you know, the
pre-game,
whatever, and was saying how everyone's gonna wear it, like it's cool, but it wasn't a thing. But
it was just something you do, isn't it?
Yeah, but Rio, they hadn't had a conversation yet. So then Ferguson went mad because the press were like, it became a thing that he went He went mad at Rio and then tried to fine him. And then when Alex Ferguson went back, he spoke to his wife about it.
And he thought about it properly.
Yeah, and then he came back and he was like, which is a fair play to Alex Ferguson. He came back and he was like, I spoke to my wife about it. And,
Mrs. Ferguson.
And she was probably saying, I should maybe have spoken to you about it or seen it where you're coming from. So yeah, forget the fine, whatever. Do you get what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make is that he stood for something. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? He decided not to wear the shirt. So for Jamie Carragher to come at like, I'm just neither here nor there when it comes to him.
Let me ask you a question.
Saying that.
Obviously, one is it's weird because what I'm about to say is could be divisive, but I want you just to stick with me, yeah? So one is racism is a morally wrong thing, innit? Yeah? Yeah? Would you agree? But it's not technically a crime at this moment in time, is it?
Of course it's a crime.
So if I said you, black, whatever.
That's a crime.
Is it a crime?
Of course it is.
See, this goes to show where society is, because I didn't actually realise, as much as I know people...
Hey, Brent, that's a crime, innit?
As in to say something.
Racism. Yeah.
That's a crime.
It's actually it's a crime. I thought a racially aggravated issue is a crime. I didn't realise calling someone a name is a crime.
That's why they're trying to put Islamophobia into the bracket of racism.
All right, good. All right, stay with me on this one. Would you go to prison for committing a racist offence?
I think depends on you. Bruv.
Yeah, but would you go to prison?
Yes.
I reckon you'd go to jail. Probably get jail for a night. I don't think you'd go to prison.
Oh, yeah, I'm not differentiating.
You're not differentiating. Okay, I think you'd
What's the difference between jail and prison?
Oh, there's a big difference. Yeah. Jail is 1 night in a cell. Prison is you've got a term. Like you're literally away for a period of time. So the reason I say this, right? So Ched Evans, not saying he was right. He had sex with an underage girl and all this other stuff. And in fairness, he didn't actually do it. Would you have been the man in the changing room, yeah, to say, let's put on Ched Evans, let's back Ched t-shirts if you was in his team? We talk about boundaries and morals there, yeah?
I think that's a different
Bearing in mind, the man didn't actually do the
Rape,
crime, but
rape.
he ended up saying, I think he ended up saying at first he did just to get out of the way.
No,
and
he
then
didn't actually say.
Oh no, did he?
He did
He
it.
he completely said, I'm
didn't
not
do it.
guilty, right?
And
he got founded not guilty,
yeah,
Right?
no, he got found guilty.
right?
Went prison.
But then it come out,
appealed.
and it got overturned.
Yeah,
didn't
it got overturned.
Right,
He didn't
so-
actually do it.
it? Right. So he didn't actually do it, right? Would you have been the man in the dressing room to say, do you know what? Nah, Geezer saying he ain't done it. He actually hasn't been. Would you have been the man to say, let's wear Ched Evans' shirt that says support Ched? He didn't do it. Rare. The same way the Liverpool mob did with Suarez and actually they actually wore shirts when he had been convicted that he actually said what he said. It's mad.
difference is, yeah.
Do you understand that? I'm talking about? It's
I know
mad.
what you're saying, but
It's
the difference is,
And that's why I started with.
You've
I
seen
didn't
a man
realize
do it.
racism was a
No, no.
crime. That's what I'm saying.
the
That's
difference
why I
is,
started
you've seen a man do it.
with that. Right.
Say it, Brent.
Cheers, Brent. Thank you,
Yeah.
Brent. Thank you, mate.
You've seen Evra or Suarez and Evra. You've
Yeah,
seen
his
the
mouth, those
Yeah,
words.
you've seen it. So you know it's the thing of he's going through it. The evidence is there because it was all in the papers and everything. It was a massive thing. You've seen him do it, and if you're still gonna be like, hold on, I've seen him do it, but let me show support to him anyway. There's something wrong. Would I have been the person? 100. I think I would, to be totally, especially because I'm a black man. Do you get what I'm saying? Because before anything else, I am a black man. So if someone on my team if I'm playing against you and someone on my team racially abuses you, I don't give a toss if he's on my team.
No, same.
You're a black man.
But this is
first,
what I'm saying.
And
But
right
that's
is
where-
right and wrong is wrong.
But that's where do you understand what I'm saying? That's where the moral comes above it, right? But in Ched Evans' case, and back to the point I was making,
And also,
if you had been in that dressing room, as much as I'm not, and it's easy now because
you can't.
hindsight.
I'll tell you why.
It's
Because
hindsight. It's difficult.
I'll
man.
tell you why. Because
That's why I'm kind of.
like the evidence.
I'm happy
isn't-
Kara said it, but I'm equally disappointed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
Do you-
That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
Like the Ched Evans one is like you don't know. Like
it's just one man's word, isn't
it's
it?
just one man's word, and
Yeah.
while that's there, you don't really want to do that.
You
because
get it's what I'm, do you
you're-
understand?
you're- no, but you don't know because
It's mad.
this is something that
It's
was done. This
mad.
is something that was done in
Just some
in
random
in the
moment.
privacy of
Someone's hotel room.
outside football or whatever.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is something that's happened on the
To be
pitch.
fair, yeah, you're right.
Do you get what I'm
Contextualize
saying?
is different.
I can't
Do you like that one? Contextualize.
contextualize.
Yeah.
I can't put that in Scrabble though. Like, do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So you can't then say, yeah, let's all support Ched Evans when he could have done something. Like
Yeah,
it's one of them ones where my stance would be like, I'll speak to him, and if he says he didn't do it, I just have to take man's word for that he
Agreed.
didn't do it, and then just see what the
Just see
case
what
is
happens.
or what, just see what happens. But if police come in here now and say, Lamin, you're under arrest because you've stolen from Sainsbury's or whatever,
Definitely didn't do that.
and
Neither
And
would
you-
I ever do that, by the way.
and you told me that you haven't done it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. You say you haven't done it. Let's just see what happens. Just go and sort it out.
All right, you wouldn't even support me, yeah?
I'm not gonna come on this pod and be like,
Fight the police.
free my guy,
Free love.
free lamb. I'm not gonna do that. And then because if I do that and
I did do it.
then a video comes out of,
And I did
you
do it.
pocketing something and you
Can
did
you
it,
imagine?
I look like an idiot.
Yeah, but character-wise, you probably know I wouldn't do something like that.
I don't know, you know.
Nah, you know.
Some of the things you say, like on this pod, in regards to your
Like
football,
what?
your football stances.
Like what, Josie?
I wouldn't even say.
Yeah, let's
Josie number
not
one.
go back and
Like some of your footballs, like, it makes me question you as a man.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I'm not mad at you, bro.
Hmm?
I am mad at you. I ain't mad at you for that.
But do you get what I'm trying to say?
No,
With
I
the-
do.
with the
I
whole Ched
understand what
Evans
you
thing?
mean. One is evidential. The other one is what's the word? Circumstantial, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
like it's there in your
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? If Patrice Evra had said, "Oh, racial blah 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 blah,"
Yeah.
no one saw it, no one blah blah blah, I'm gonna have to be like, if I didn't see it, I'm still gonna be like, look, Carrick, knowing me, I'm gonna think he said it anyway.
Yeah,
know what I'm
because
saying?
to be
No,
fair,
no,
there's
me.
no reason for
Yeah,
somebody
because-
to turn around and say,
Especially being a black person, I
Yeah.
wouldn't think he said it anyway. But I'm not gonna just. Like, I'm just gonna be okay. Let's see what happens, and as more evidence comes out, if he's looking like raw,
yeah,
this is you said a mad thing.
you
there.
actually said a mad thing.
Yeah, it'll be. Do
you know what I didn't understand?
Different thing.
Because this is obviously, and obviously, ever, and this is what I'm saying. All right, let me ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
What did you think about Evra's whole sort of pitch around, or his whole sort of conversation around the race thing? Because he spoke about it in a few different ways, yeah? He spoke about that incident that happened to him. He spoke about the Sterling one a little bit, yeah? Sorry, Sterling. The Mendy one a little bit, yeah? And he's also mentioned about what he thinks should happen and shouldn't happen. Yeah. Did you watch our interview?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he doesn't think walking off is necessarily the way to go, and neither does he believe. He said if I would have, started beating up Luis Suarez, people would have looked at me like I'm crazy, right? Which, in fairness, they probably would have done, right? But he doesn't. He didn't quite give us an answer as to what he felt the answer is. But what's your thoughts anyway? Because obviously I know how I would have reacted. And obviously, where you guys walked off the other day, I think you guys, I say you guys, Haringey Borough, shout out Haringey Borough.
Shout out, man.
I personally think there's got to be a combination of things. I don't think it's one thing. I don't think it's one action. And I don't think, and this is part of the problem as well. I think sometimes if you take the action of walking off, I think there could be institutional pressure to just finish the game. And Rio said he didn't think that walking off was the right thing. He thinks you beat him with the result. But sometimes I don't know. So I'm a little bit torn on it. I think you can't just say we're just gonna keep playing through it. But at the same time, I don't think you just gotta go, yeah, we're off the pitch.
Shall I tell you why it's a difficult one?
So I've been racking my brain about it for a week.
So the walking off thing, so obviously Haringey did that. Shall I tell you why it would have meant something if, like, from when, you decide to walk off the pitch, if I'm on that pitch and I'm walking off, I'm doing so with, like, something's got to happen now. Because the whole reason why you do something is, like, I'm not playing and something's got to happen. And even though the Yeovil players walked off too, so really and truly, in the match report, it goes down as both teams walked off.
Yeah.
It was a Yeovil fan.
Yeah,
the only way they're going to learn is if something happens to Yeovil.
Agreed. I think they should have been kicked out.
So exactly. So
that was my thing.
So
I don't think the game should play the game.
So if they had been kicked out, it's like, see, good.
I think
like,
even if the game finished, I think they should have been kicked out.
No.
Even if they beat Haringey 4-1.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, they didn't get kicked out.
No, they're actually getting a chance to play the game.
Like, it's going to be a replay and whatever, but they should have been kicked out. End of. Because now it's like, okay, so now you're walking off the pitch. All those races are going to be like, okay, they walked off. What did it do?
Literally, and this is my point.
What did it do? It didn't do anything.
It literally hasn't hurt us because we're going to get a chance to play the game again.
And to be honest, I didn't really want to see a thing where players just start walking off pitch, because you'll be walking off every week.
Literally but this is my point again.
You'll be walking off every week. So
I keep saying this is my point, but this is exactly the conflict that I've been having with this.
And it's one of them ones as well where it's like, okay, I get you're gonna walk off or whatever it is. At the end of the day, it's a society issue. So outside of football, these men are racist. Inside of football, you're not going to stop it because, you're just not going to stop it. The only way you can maybe shut them up a bit is if the punishments are really bad. And FA Cup is big money for these clubs. Do you get what I'm saying? So if FA had gone, you know what, Yeovil, I know you walked off, but
it's not good enough.
At the end of the day, your fans can't be behaving like that. Yeah. You get kicked out. It sends a message that, you know what, if you're going to be racist, do it outside the ground. But whilst you're on this pitch, whatever you're going to do is going to cost the team.
Don't cost the team nothing.
And if they just keep coming down on it, eventually, it's not going to stop racism, never. But it will stop the foolish behaviour on the pitches. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and this is where I'm at with the whole Patrice everything. It's like, I don't know, man. I was a bit annoyed because he was like, oh, when we see Arsenal, because obviously Arsenal lost to Sheffield United, and it was like, oh, we see babies, like, oh, babies. We were saying that 10 years ago. And he was calling us babies and that.
Yeah,
but I'm like, why didn't you, like you didn't have this much mouth when...
Literally, and do you know, I was thinking
you didn't
exactly
have this much mouth when the thing was actually happening to you.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you didn't want to speak up about racism or whatever.
Because he actually said he didn't want to talk about it.
Because you got racially abused. Do you get what I'm saying? You were angry about it. You were blah, blah, blah. But you still kept your mouth shut. But now you want to come here and... But that's more... That's more a personal thing for me.
It's
because
personal dig, innit?
Yeah, because he had a dig at Arsenal and the Arsenal fan in me is just like, but you didn't really say anything. I don't know. To be honest, I'm just... Can you imagine how much racism talk I've had in the last week?
No, look.
I had to walk into work and, Haringey Daps. Oh, like... oh, this
What
is
happened there?
Yeah, what happened? And I'm just like, and the thing is,
Even with us lot, Daps, what happened with Haringey?
yeah, it's so funny. Like, I don't even care anymore. It's not that I don't care. It's not that I don't care. In fact, I don't care. Let me just say, I don't care to have
What
the
do you not care
conversation.
about? I'd rather be clear.
I don't care to have the conversation anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm having the same conversation with anyone. No one's got any solutions. I don't have a solution.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And especially when, and I'm not trying to be funny, but when you're talking about it with like white people, there's an element of, oh no, that's bad. Oh, I just don't get some people. Like, I don't really get it. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, glad you walked off, but there's no real solution. And then they feel awkward.
What would you want them to say though?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just an awkward conversation because like when you hear some of the stuff that was getting said to like, especially Cobes and that. Yeah. When you hear some of the stuff that was getting said, like, they feel awkward and they go within themselves as if I'm saying they're the ones that said it, and it's like, okay, you know, it is what it is. So yeah,
do you know what? I just can't believe. And I think it was Owen that was tweeting this, and I think I even retweeted it. And he said the FA had the best chance to send a statement.
Yeah,
they had the best chance to send a statement because the England game in Bulgaria literally happened the week before. And it was still a topic on everyone's on topic of conversation for everybody. And then for that to suddenly happen at the weekend, again, literally when it's already out there that this is happening, and then for them to just say we're gonna go to a replay, yeah, it's poor. But my position on this is again where I don't know. I'm just, and you're gonna think I'm kind of mad when I say this, yeah.
You're mad.
Cheers. But I think it is greater than football, 100%. It's a societal problem, 100%. However, where was this constant mouthing, this constant outage of racism in the country before? Like, literally. Because I'll be honest, I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously, you know what?
I don't know how Arsenal are losing to this.
How many years have you been playing football?
Years.
Right. How many times have you experienced what the Haringey guy experienced?
Oh, I bet like a couple times.
Okay.
Couple times.
Contextualize it. So roughly twice in your entire career?
My entire career?
Yeah.
Nah.
Playing in England in particular. When you're going overseas, obviously we can't.
Playing in England. I've had it.
Fathom for it.
I've had it, but more at the younger years. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In my older years, not so much.
Literally, but like in your sort of your adult football part, how much?
Probably about twice.
Twice. And then your younger football part?
Oh, a couple times still.
Right, okay. So I suppose the point I'm trying to make is that the last time you must have heard it was when? Before this one? When you was maybe on the pitch and you might have heard someone say something? Before the Haringey?
A couple years ago.
So, okay, and that was, and then what about the time before that?
A couple years before that.
Okay, and what about the time before that?
Don't know, no.
So the point I'm making is, right, have you not noticed that there's a pattern in the last 3-4 years? There seems to be more and more and more and more and more emerging. Whereas the previous 10, I mean, for even the years that I played football, I didn't really hear anything.
Do you know what it is? You might not hear it. Like, I've just told you that there's like different, there's a certain amount of years between me hearing certain things and whatever. But like, that's because now it's the in thing to report.
But this is what I'm saying. No, you think it weren't reported?
No. People were just like silent on it, or even when they weren't silent on it, it was being kind of like brushed under the carpet and stuff like that.
You reckon they just took it? Like, heard on the pitch, yeah,
and if you hear it, because think about throughout the years, like, you know, you had the whole John Terry thing come up. Yeah, Patrice Evra thing come up. You've had Craig Bellamy saying what he's saying to people. You had Peter Beardsley. Like, it's always there, but it's kind of like it never gets dealt with. Whereas now it's a news, it's a news story.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
Maybe that's
so even though it feels like right now, right, they're just, you know, it's coming, but no, it's always been there. Get me, from when they were throwing bananas on the pitch however many years ago, they're still throwing bananas on the pitch today. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they dashed one at Aubameyang last year. Can you remember that? At the Tottenham match.
What game?
Tottenham Spurs. Yeah. They dashed a banana at him. Are you all right?
Let's go anyway. Let's Tottenham.
Anyway.
What's coming.
Yeah. I want to talk about.
It's interesting though.
I want to talk about.
I wonder what Leroy and that was saying. I want to ask him on Sunday.
Like Leroy Lita's he's gonna go in.
No, I'm actually going to ask him.
Lau might go in as well, but Lau's a bit more.
Lau's a bit more
media friendly. Yeah.
Well, not media friendly. I think he's just a bit more constructive of it. I think Leroy's going to express himself, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think Lita's just gonna. Wait 1 second.
Is that Arsenal goal?
No, they almost scored. Not.
We're at home as well, isn't it?
Imagine that. This leads me on to my next point. Yeah.
Go on.
Right. I'm not going to say Emery needs to go. Definitely not going to say that. But
it's the second season, the third month of the second season.
Oh no. You don't need to go.
So
I'm
what
not
you
going to say that. But you have to start questioning some of these decisions,
mate. I said this last year. I said, don't get me wrong, he's a good transitional manager. He's not long term at all.
You have to start questioning some of these tactics because all now I can't watch this game, because they're just running at us, bro. I just don't get. I've never even heard of this team before.
Guimarães. I can't even say it. It's a Portuguese team.
I've never even heard it. Look at this. It's a flipping joke. This is what I'm like when I'm watching. I just can't believe certain things. Yeah, and
Unai Emery.
So Sheffield United. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everyone knows how I feel about Ozil, and a lot of people are, split with Ozil. He's rubbish. Oh no, Ozil has to play.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The more we play without him, the more you see we need him in our team, and especially if you haven't got a better number 10.
You don't have a player like that. Yeah.
Let's say Ozil needs to go.
Yeah.
Let's say Ozil needs to go now. You're not gonna, if you're gonna replace him with better or find, cool. If you upgrade him, cool. But as it is now, we don't have a better number 10.
Agreed.
You can say what you like about him or whatever, but I can see it that we miss him on the pitch.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh yeah, Ceballos. No, Ceballos he ain't a better number 10. You can put him in the team,
Ceballos
in the same team with
better.
Ozil or whatever, make it work, but he ain't a better number 10. And you can see that. But Emery is so stubborn.
Yeah.
He would much rather play Joe Willock, number 10, away to Sheffield United, where it's going to be a tough, you know what I mean? Only to then drag him at half time. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mate, there's something more to that story that you and I don't know about.
He's killing.
That's all I can say. There is definitely something more to that Ozil Emery issue that you and I don't know about.
He's absolutely killing the boy. I get it, Joe Willock is sick. Good player. But...
Oh, you think he's killing Willock, yeah?
Oh, yeah, he's going to kill. Because, listen, take him out of the team. It's okay. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For these games, we just got to be...
You've got to be hammer and tongue, innit?
Do you get what I mean? Just go with your best team.
You've got to be hammer and tongue. You can't afford to lose a league game for the sake of someone's ego. But at the same time, I don't know what message he's trying to send across to the guy. But I reckon Ozil's got what? After this year, he's got another year left, innit?
Yeah. And he said he ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. And do you know what's going to happen? Emery will go at the end of the season.
Of course.
So he'll be
I heard,
back in
is
and
it
around.
true that he's got a 2-year contract with an option for a third? Or is it just a 3-year contract?
Who? Emery?
Yeah.
No, Emery has signed a 2-year contract.
It's 2-year with an option of a third.
The option.
So
Option.
they might not exercise that option.
They ain't going to do that, man. They're mad if they do.
To be
With all
honest,
due respect, I mean, I think he's done a good job. And I think he's doing a good job. I think
you have to start questioning some of his decisions. There's absolutely no reason, and everyone is screaming about it now, why Xhaka needs to play every game.
Oh, mate.
Xhaka needs to play every game.
Let's not go back to that one, please.
But then you got Torreira. If you're going to play Xhaka...
Listen, Torreira needs to be balling.
Listen, but the thing is, he's so mad. He wants to play Xhaka there so much. He's talking about, oh no, I want to play Torreira further forward.
It's madness. It's madness.
I want to play Torreira further
Listen,
forward. It doesn't make sense.
And this is part of the problem because it's one man and every person on the planet, even Everest said it. Even Everest said he knows that there's some ex-Arsenal pros who are furious that Xhaka's captain and they're furious that he plays every week.
I just do not understand it, man. And then the game...
I don't know what he sees in him. What does he see that no one else sees?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. And I gave the benefit of the doubt before,
Nah, with regards to that one, you can't. There is no benefit. There is no doubt. The guy shouldn't. The guy needs.
In the beginning, I gave Xhaka the benefit
regularly.
of the doubt.
As soon as Torreira come, what did I say? I said, get that Torreira on.
No, of course.
Get him playing, bro.
Everyone can see that that's what that's who needs to play. Like we're away to Sheffield United. At least be defensively like.
Bro,
Not
you
even
need
defensively,
you
but
need someone who's gonna
your
hassle.
defensive-minded players.
You need someone who's
put them
gonna
on.
hassle and harass people.
Bro, I don't know, man. Like
Shout out Alan Hansen with that.
Ozil needs
Hassle
to.
and harass.
For me, Ozil needs to be playing. I tell you what as well, which I don't like. Pepe the other day was the only one who looked like he was trying to make something happen. It just wasn't happening for him.
Nah.
Do you get what I'm
He
saying?
needs to just take his time, man. I don't see what people.
No,
are.
but the thing is, he was making things happen. Do you get what I'm saying? He needs to work on his end products.
End product,
But
yeah.
He was a threat. Do you get
His
what I'm
end
saying?
product is a bit.
But I think
hit
that
and
miss was, you see it?
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Just
what's
did-
mad
just
is that
started
he
helping.
started that move. Nice little bit of footwork.
Yeah,
Bro, he was
everyone,
just taking his free
everyone
kicks.
conveniently forgets that part, innit?
Yeah, nice little footwork. And then he's gotten to the end.
And he's just fluffed his lines, completely fluffed his lines. It's mad.
But yeah, no, he needs to, for me, he'll come on. I'm going to let people just call him rubbish and whatever. Just let them.
Let me ask you a question whilst we're on the topic of clubs and London clubs. Chelsea.
Ooh.
What do you make of what's going on over there? Because to be fair, Frank looks like he's doing a decent little job, you know?
Yeah, no, he is. Frank's, they've won the last 6, scored 17 goals in that time. Man.
Bruv, and they beat a tough Ajax team yesterday, man.
And you know what's mad? They made that Ajax team look, they nullified them completely.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Tough
anyone
Ajax side, man.
making that Ajax team look like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, he's got their tails out right now. And what's better as well is that they've got Lacazette's coming off. How's it make so he's come back from injury maybe? But yeah, they've got Pepe's coming on.
And do you remember as well, when Emery first came, he weren't playing Lacazette.
Don't mind him, bro. Like,
Yeah,
he's
but
just-
go on.
just
Sorry,
play.
let me not go back to that.
Oh.
Lacazette's your guy, innit? But go on.
Hey, Laka's my guy. Fam. I know a lot of people don't like Laka, you know?
Nah, they can't not like that.
No, because a lot of people look at his goal return.
Super chat shit, nah.
No, a lot of people
That's
look
bollocks.
at his goal
That's
return.
bollocks. Watch the man play football first.
I'm telling you, a lot of people look at his goal return and they don't really like him. And
But
I like him a lot.
Going back to 2 years ago, I told you Bam will be a success, innit?
Yeah,
I
come on,
told you
everyone knew
Bama would be a
everyone
success.
knew Bama would be a success.
Goal machine. But yeah, go on. Sorry. Yeah.
I had to shut someone up on Twitter the other day.
Go on. Chelsea.
On no, just on that Aubameyang. I had to shut someone up. They were like, so after the Sheffield United match, they were saying, look, Aubameyang missing. He doesn't score. He's a fake player. He doesn't score against top 6. I was like, he's literally scored against
He's
United and Tottenham this season.
He literally scores. He's on nearly a goal a game, mate. There's no way you can say he don't score.
Anyway, it's whatever. But
Go on, Chelsea.
yeah, no, Chelsea. I think they're doing well,
Quietly, innit? Going about their business
yeah.
really well.
and they've still got players to come back, man.
Yeah.
When I was looking at, they still got Rudiger to come back,
They've still got
They've still
additions
got,
that they can make next summer.
Pedro to come back, Kante to come back.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's true.
They've got
They're coping well.
yeah, and they're playing well with what they've got. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I think Hudson Odoi is a madness. I think he's a madness.
I've been saying this.
Someone asked me about him and Sancho.
I've been saying
No,
this.
it was Bill said, who's better out of, who would you take out of him and Sancho?
Different players. But
They're different players, but I'd take Sancho.
I think you'll change your mind in a year or two.
Maybe, but
And I love Sancho.
No,
by the way.
maybe.
But I think
I can't then
you'll
just
change
say
your mind.
because I'm really and truly, how many games have you seen from
This is my point.
Hudson Odoi?
That's my point. You can't.
Do you get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I've seen Thingy play a week in Champions League.
Yeah.
I mean a week.
You've seen Sancho do it.
I've seen Sancho do it in the Champions
But do you
League.
know the problem? The problem is that even with the comparison, they are so different.
No, 100%.
That's why people used to
100%.
say even Reece or Sancho, and even them, they're very different.
Shout out
They're
Reece.
just good. They're just good players. Do you know what I'm saying? But Hudson Odoi, I think, will shock a lot of people.
No, I don't think he's gonna shock a lot of people. I think he's going to be that player in it. But for me right now, just let him play.
Literally, just
let
and
him
this,
play.
do you know what I say that about Sancho as well? Just let the kid carry on with it.
Yeah,
just let the kid carry on, enjoying his football and playing.
Look at Ganduzi, fam. Ganduzi he's the only one that wants to play. We are so, you know what? I need to stop watching this game. I stop watching this game. But yeah,
Mathieu, Ganduzi.
yeah.
And everyone's a bit disrespectful to him. He said, how can Arsenal's best player be a guy who's playing League 2, last season or 2 seasons ago? When they got,
Bro, Ever just needs to
get off Arsenal's
I love
nuts,
this
man.
game. That's it.
Alright, Patrice, exactly. Get off Arsenal's nuts, mate, man, and just stick to what you're good at, mate. And just putting up Instagram videos and it.
Yeah, he just needs to stick to that, man. I think he just wants to just be in the media
Yeah, he
and
wants
just
to be
come in.
around it.
Whatever, man. I'm tired of him.
Pepe's all forcing the pass and that.
I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Lam. What was I gonna say?
You said look at Ganduzi was the last thing you said.
No, because I'm watching this game now, I'm flipping. I can't even pay attention.
Hudson-Odoi, Sancho.
Hudson-Odoi,
where we was.
Sancho. Ah, that's what I'm going to say.
Shout
Shall I
out.
tell you who I like?
Brought it back.
Tomori.
Good player.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Good player.
I didn't really see much of him at Derby, but
It's coming on, isn't it?
yeah, no,
He's coming on.
I like him a lot, man.
A good player.
100%.
But this is what I'm saying. I kind of like the way Frank's gone about it, man. He ain't barking up too much. He ain't saying too much. He's just getting on with it.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna. Do you know what it is as well with Chelsea? Yeah, I think they'll do all right this year. Don't think they'll be amazing, but I think they'll do all right.
No,
But you see
top four?
in years to come, with the English contingent like that they're building at the club, if they can keep them and they can keep them all in the team and active, mate, they're gonna be some force, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna be some force. 2-2. Boom.
Is it 2-2?
Well, I just got a notification telling me that.
Oh, why are you telling me, man?
Sorry, mate. Just expect a goal now. Let's have
Why, man? I'm watching it on the...
Let's have a look at it. Who scores?
Is that a free kick?
Yeah, literally. I'm watching.
Can you see the free kick on your screen?
Yeah, Brent's watching it. Let's have a look.
I'm watching
Have
it.
a
now.
look.
Wait, don't...
We're live on air.
Don't
Let's
tell
have a
me.
look.
Don't
Let's have
tell
a
me.
look. Oh,
Don't tell me.
God! No, I'm joking.
Did you actually get a notification?
Yeah, literally.
Okay,
I'll show
cool.
you in a minute.
Okay, I
Yeah,
can be
look.
calm.
2-2.
I can be calm. Oh, I hope this goes.
Let's have a look at it.
But yeah, guys, live show, remember?
27th October,
27th
Sunday
this
this week.
Sunday. So when this comes out, it's in 2 days' time.
Look at Emery.
It's in 2 days. Oh yeah, I think this is banned. Yeah, it's in 2 days' time. Look. And Leroy, LITA, Peter ODEMWINGIE, Julius SIMIC.
Let me see on the big thing.
Oh, Pepe.
That was Pepe.
Yeah.
Shout out Crosser.
Hey. Yes, Pepe.
Oh, he actually just bent it into the... He actually swerved it in the
Oh,
ball.
he needed that, man.
He needed it. Let him celebrate. Let him get the ball and celebrate, man. Pepe, celebrate that goal. What's the matter with you?
No, it's 2-2, man. You can't be celebrating them
Celebrate
goals
that
against...
goal, man. Good free kick.
Nah.
At least run to the fans and go, yeah, come on. And then run back.
That's a good free kick, actually. Good free kick.
That's a
But
very
yeah,
good free kick.
tickets are free on Eventbrite. Shout out the sponsors, I Go Chop.
Shout out, I got shot.
I Go Chop. So,
I
and
Go
guys,
Chop,
if you're ever in Camberwell or they got a store in Hackney, just go and check them out.
Yeah, step in there, man.
I Go Chop.
I
Have
got
you got
shot.
anyone else who's got business?
Yeah.
Shout them out, man.
Oh, come on. We always shout out RWM, Sports and Entertainment Management.
That's you, bro.
No,
That's
it's not me. It's not me. That's what you doing, man.
oh, you're right.
Shout out the Palmer Foundation, doing some great stuff. I've had a couple of good games. I'm obviously in Palmer gear today. Had a couple of good games. I took some decent players up. Oh my word, nearly conceded. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's about it. Off the top of my head, you know.
Oh, cool. But
Shout out Spence of Excellence as well.
yeah, Spencer Vetz
Doing some
every time.
great work on the weekends.
Is it Vital Kitchen? Vital?
The Vital Kitchen.
Vital? I can't pronounce it. Yeah. What,
Shout out New Property Finance as well.
Who's that?
Sebastian. Go on, you're in.
No, he's not. I've seen it from.
Was that Martinelli?
Yeah. I like Martinelli a lot, you know. Guys, we've literally just spoken about nothing here.
Literally spoke about.
I spoke about the
last 5
racism.
minutes.
And all of that.
No, the racism thing's important, though, man. I actually want everyone to tell us what they think about that, and not just the generic. Oh yeah, it's bad. Tell us what we can't solve the problem, but tell us what some of the remedies look like. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not going to solve the issue, but what are some of the remedies, and how can we implement it?
Yeah, and
Because obviously FIFA, UEFA, and the FA and everyone else clearly need help. So you know, because they can't seem to get rid of it, and they're not going to get rid of it.
Oh,
in the words
I
of
missed
Rio.
that. Good save. Who was it?
Yeah,
Martinelli again. And Martinelli's
but that's where we're at.
Let me.
Should score there. Though. Poor.
So yeah, guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Again, live show. This is gonna be the last time I say anything about it. Actually, it's not. Live show this Sunday. Come down, man. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
It's gonna be an absolutely good one.
come down and tell me what you think about United and Tottenham and some of the other things that we've talked about.
Definitely.
Come down and have a debate. Everyone always chooses me to want to come at me. It's interesting. But I'll be there live in the flesh. So if anyone wants to come talk, I'll be there. Let's have it. What's
cool.
better in up to?
What's that for you looking? All right, cool. Yeah, guys, we're out.
Cheers. Peace.